I'm Lisa from Everything Nice for Dolls. I make doll clothes for 18-inch dolls. Today, I'm going to show you how to make tights for your American Girl doll out of an ordinary women's sock. Now this sock is size 9/11. So if you like this video, please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up also. So if you also will just hit that notification bell so that you will know every time that I upload a video. All right, so now to get started with our tutorial. All right, now the things that you will need is a woman's sock that is size 9/11. You'll need some pins. You'll need some scissors, and also you'll need to put a jersey needle. This is a jersey needles. You'll need to put that in your sewing machine because it will, since this sock, it's knit, and it's good to use a jersey type sewing needle so that it will not, the stitches won't pop out and everything. And so the stitches will hold together. Okay. Now the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to need to take the sock and you're going to need to cut at this toe end right down here. Okay. All right. That will give you about, let's see, about 11 or 12 inches for the tights. Okay. All right. So in just a minute, I'm going to go over and I'm going to cut this off. All right, now, as you see, I have already pinned the bottom of this sock where the toe part is going to be. And I have also marked 3 inches down from the band. That will be where the crotch will be. Okay, so you want to start at about 1/4 of an inch down from the toe part. Now remember, I'm using a zigzag stitch, so remember to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start this now. Start sewing. Sometimes when you start sewing, you might need to put, a good tip is to put some tissue paper under here if your machine kind of, if the knit material kind of gets clogged up in the machine, then you can put a piece of that. So just go, and be sure to take out pins as you're sewing. So sew across. And then when you get to that next pin, right as you're getting to the middle part, where that little seam line is, you kind of want to turn it and you want to do a little curve, and then you're going to sew about 1/8 of an inch away from that middle part. You can kind of see that it's the middle because it kind of looks like, I don't know, like some threads are fraying or something. Okay, so you're going to sew and just keep on sewing. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but anyway, I'm going to sew all the way down until I get to the pin where I've got it pinned. Once I get to that pin where the crotch area is, I'm going to turn it. So you just keep on. Now, when you get to this pin, be sure and go a little bit slower because you want to try to take that pin out before you get to it. You don't want to hit it. Now, you're going to turn the sock, and then you're going to go about 1/4 of an inch across. Okay, so now you're going to go about 1/4 of an inch from where you stitched at. And then you're going to stitch all the way down to the bottom of the sock, where the toes will be. Now when you get close to the bottom where those pins are, you want to slightly turn it a little bit, then turn it all the way, and then take out your pins, and then just go straight across there, taking out your pins as you go. Okay, all right, now just cut your threads. Okay, all right, now you've got all of this sewed up, and then what you're going to do now is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut in between where you had those. Okay, now I have already cut the sock in two like this, but now we have the crotch area, and the crotch area is can be there's a lot of stress put on this area, so to stabilize it and to make it where it's a little bit more durable, you need to use something called this stuff right here is called stay tape. Now you can use that, or you can use like hem tape or bias tape. I like to use this because you can see through it. You can see where your stitches are. So I'm just going to cut a little piece of this. I'm going to cut a little piece of that. Okay. And then I'm going to pin it onto the sock. And then I'm just going to go back over the stitches where I stitched before, okay? So I'm just going to go right back over the stitches. Let me get over a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go right back over these stitches where I was over. And that will make it a little bit more secure. Because if you don't do this, then it will just, it's possible that it could rip and you get a hole in it. And that's not very good, you know. Nobody likes to have a hole in their tights. Okay. All right. So now I'll clip the threads. Okay. All right. Now I will just kind of clip where that stay tape is, and then you just kind of trim that off. Okay. Around there, because you don't need that. Okay. Now just take your tights, and see, you can see where that, and those, the zigzag the zigzag stitches really help. But when you are putting this onto your doll, be sure and don't be doing any pulling and tugging. Okay, just carefully put it onto the doll. And I'm going to show you in just a minute, after I get these turned right side out, I'm going to show you how I'm going to put it onto the doll in a little bit. But I'm going to turn it right side out right now. I think these would be really cute for the doll Courtney, with socks that are done in bright colors, like you can get at, I know I did an Amazon search, and they have some women's socks that are size 9 to 11 that are like striped, I think multicolor striped socks. That would be really cute for tights for Courtney, because you know anybody who remembers living in the 80s, being a kid in the 80s, you remember there were bright colors were all the go. Okay, all right, so here is the tights finished, and in just a bit I will show you how it's going to look being on the doll. Okay, all right, so now here I've got the tights all finished. These are really cute. They've got cute little fruits and everything on them. I also made earlier, I made some tights like this. They're really cute. Kind of look like a little harlequin tights. Anyway, these are cute too. And I want to show you doll that I had already made some tights. So I want to show you Blair. There's Blair, and I made these were some socks that look like camouflage, and they look really cute with the little outfit that she's got on. Okay, so now I will show you, I've got another doll here. This is Grace, okay, and I will go ahead and put the tights on her. So if you just have to put them on, just carefully put them on your doll. Don't just kind of ease them. If you'll just take, you know, like the foot, you know, and just kind of easily put them on the doll, and not tug, because you don't want to, even though, you know, those kind of stitches are stretch stitches and they're kind of made to hold in knit, there's still, you know, you could still pop a stitch if you tug too hard. So you don't really want to tug too hard. You don't want to pull too hard. So you just want to carefully put them on the doll. Okay, so I'm going to get her other foot in here, her other leg. Okay, and I'll show you what they look like once you get them both on. Okay, you just kind of inch it along carefully, a little bit at a time. See like this, just carefully, a little bit at a time, and then slowly kind of pull them up. I kind of pull them up here. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's getting there. You really want to be careful for that especially where the okay. All right, so I'm slowly pulling them up. Sorry that it's taking some time, but anyway, it sometimes does take a little bit of time. You want to do anything right, you got to take a little time to do it. But anyway, they're really cute. So, okay, so here we got Grace, and sorry her hair's a mess. I was kind of struggling with her, but anyway, here's how they look on her. Okay, there's how they look. Okay, now if you could put a cute little skirt. I'll put her skirt back on her that came with her outfit. So you could put a cute little skirt with it that kind of matched and everything, and it'd be really cute. And you don't have to really spend a whole lot of money. I mean, the socks cost you what? Just a few dollars? Maybe a couple of dollars for the socks. And so that's all the money you have in it. And you can make a real cute little outfit. Put some boots with this. And that would be really, really cute. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for today. So catch me next time. So I'll be uploading videos at least once a week. And so I'll have new videos. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you'll always know when I am uploading a new video. All right. So I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.